talk to you about the Blade Nano S2. I just got one of these little bad mama jammas. Backstory is that I used to fly RC gliders a long time ago, and for the last couple of years I've been having that itch to get back into something RC. And then comes the COVID quarantines and my birthday, but I got the RTF ready to fly package with this little basic controller, and it's been super fun. I got it because I wanted something that'd be kind of challenging. So anyways, I think I'm going to be on this flight today, pack 12 or 13, something like that. I've just been using the same battery. I just ordered some new batteries today. I'm going to attempt my first indoor flight, and I'll also let you know what I've learned thus far about how to fly these things effectively without crashing them too hard. Super fun, super successful. Share with you what I've learned in my first 13 flights, well over 100 crashes flying in stability Z mode, as Blade calls it. So one, to pick the modes, you've got this little switch up here. I've learned that throttle hold, this bottom position, is your friend. If you've got an imminent crash, your heli's about to crash into something like your sofa, flick the thing off so the blades stop turning, and I think you can avoid damage that way. Secondly, a lot of my crashes have resulted of not throttling up aggressively enough. If you go, just minimal throttle when you're first starting, this thing tends to go bloop and crash. So I've found I got to go to at least halfway in the throttle position, if not even a little bit more, to get safely off the ground without dragging the rotor on the ground. Another thing I've learned, I was really just focusing on trying to hover, trying to keep this thing in front of me initially. That involves a lot of work with the aileron and elevator, which I find to be one of the more difficult things to learn thus far. So I found my progress really took off when I stopped focusing on those banking so much and really just focused on getting off the ground with the throttle, maintaining a good height, and then just manipulating the rudder back and forth and just kind of flying around in basically a flat plane and just doing circles. Doing that in a larger open space really gave me a lot of confidence. Finally, the fourth thing I'd like to share with you is when it comes to using the aileron and elevator, what I've learned is that when you're banking the heli like that, you naturally lose a little bit of altitude. So you got to throttle up to maintain or gain altitude in those maneuvers. And then after you've completed the maneuver, you got to throttle back down so the thing doesn't, climb up into the phone lines or the pine trees or whatever you're flying around. So anyways, that's what I've learned in my first 13 or so flights. I haven't had to replace any parts on this. Knock on wood. Hopefully the next video will be some epic fails of flying in